The truth is, America suffers from historical trends. In every election in the modern era, except for one, the party in power loses the midterm election. This has always been the case, and this likely will always be the case. Why this is, I don't know. But it should teach those in power that power is only temporary. So you've got to use it, and you've got to make big moves while you have it. Unfortunately, and I hate to say this, but the modern Democratic Party of today is nothing compared to the Democratic Party of 2008. People don't talk about the Affordable Health Care Act anymore because it's popular, and also I think Republicans have given up on trying to end it. But once upon a time, during the Obama administration, this was the policy that determined the 2010 election. And as the article states, it doomed 13 Democrats. It's also one of the reasons that people suggest that the Democrats lost the House. But the truth is, they were always going to lose the House. There are just some historical trends that will always occur. There are probably reasons to this, but that's for another video. What is important is when Democrats are in power, they need to make fundamental changes as quickly as possible. And that's something that Obama's Democratic Party was able to do. Although leftists would argue that the Affordable Health Care Act wasn't enough. Liberals like me who believe in incremental change recognize that this was one of the greatest achievements since the New Deal. I remember listening to Glenn Beck during the time saying that the best reform for healthcare is the free market. So basically, do nothing. The Republican solution at the time was healthcare was fine as it was. Or in some cases, it was government has too much regulation in healthcare as it is. It's this callousness, the indifference on the part of Republicans to the suffering of others. It's ironic that Republicans say the government can't do anything for you, when the truth is Republicans go out of their way to make sure the government can't do anything. The thing that made this possible was that there were many Democrats willing to lose their seats. Mary Landrieu of Louisiana knew she would lose her election if she voted for the Health Care Act. Every Democrat in a red-leaning district knew they would lose their seats if they voted for the Affordable Health Care Act. Make no mistake, the politicians who supported this were being selfless. That being said, all of them knew that they could make millions as a lobbyist even if they lost their seats, so, not too much was on the line for them. But I'm sure most of them would have preferred to stay in Congress. They were willing to take the loss for the American people, though.